Being single gives you one of the best opportunities, the freedom to focus on yourself. Without the responsibilities and compromises that come with a relationship, you can turn your attention inward. This is your chance to think about where you are in life, where you want to go, and what steps you need to take to get there. This isn't about being selfish. It's about putting your needs, dreams, and goals first. In relationships, your personal ambitions can sometimes take a backseat. Being single lets you explore your potential, giving you time and space to develop your skills, try new things, and grow as a person. You can challenge yourself in new ways. Maybe there's a hobby you've been wanting to try, a project you've put off, or a course you've wanted to take. With no one else's schedule to consider, you can focus on these things fully and improve your talents. When you're in a relationship, your priorities often shift to include someone else's needs. While that's natural and can be fulfilling, it usually means less time for your own goals. When you're single, you get to decide how to spend your time. You can focus on your career, health, or mental and emotional well-being. It's all up to you. This freedom also allows you to define success in your own way. In relationships, there can be pressure to reach certain milestones like getting married or starting a family. But when you're single, you can step back and ask what you really want from life. This time for personal growth also allows you to reflect on past relationships and learn from them. You can think about what worked and what didn't, and why. This reflection helps you understand what you need in the future and heal from any emotional wounds. Building habits and routines now will benefit you in all areas of your life later on. Whether it's developing strong work habits, creating a healthy lifestyle, or building a positive mindset, these are investments in yourself that will pay off. This time also teaches you to be independent. Without a partner to rely on, you learn to motivate yourself and find happiness from within. This makes you stronger and more self-reliant, and you become your own biggest supporter. Being single helps you understand yourself better. You start to see your strengths and weaknesses clearly, and you learn what makes you happy and what stresses you out. This level of self-awareness is important, not just for your personal growth, but also for future relationships. The more you know yourself, the better you can communicate your needs when you eventually share your life with someone else. Personal growth isn't just about work or traditional self-improvement. It's about figuring out who you really are. Being single gives you the freedom to try new activities, meet new people, and have new experiences. You can step out of your comfort zone and discover new passions. You also have time to focus on your mental and emotional health. You can learn about your emotional triggers and coping strategies, build resilience, and create a positive mindset. Without the ups and downs of a relationship, you can find inner peace and balance, which benefits every part of your life. This period helps you enjoy your own company and find pride in who you are becoming. It's empowering to realize that you don't need someone else to feel complete. You are already whole. Being single can also bring mental clarity. Without the emotional demands of a relationship, you have space to understand yourself better. You can reflect on past relationships and life choices with a clear mind, seeing what worked and what didn't. This helps you recognize your patterns, learn from mistakes, and see your growth. Self-discovery also means being present in your daily life. You start noticing things about yourself, how you react to stress, what energizes you, and what drains you. You become more aware of your body, emotions, and thoughts. This mindfulness helps you understand what you truly need to feel fulfilled. Another key part of self-discovery is finding out what you genuinely enjoy without anyone else's influence. In relationships, it's easy to take on your partner's hobbies, even if they're not your passion. But when you're single, you get to focus on what truly makes you happy. Overall, being single is a unique time to focus on personal growth, build independence, and understand who you are and what you want. This foundation will serve you well in all areas of your life. Being single removes this dynamic, allowing you to explore what makes you happy on your own terms. Whether it's reading, traveling, creating art, or trying new things, you get to rediscover the pure joy of doing something just because it lights you up inside. The mental clarity that comes from being single also gives you the ability to set clear and strong boundaries. When you're not constantly negotiating your needs with a partner, you can more easily recognize what is and isn't acceptable to you. This is an important part of self-discovery because it helps you understand your limits and what you need to feel safe and respected in any relationship, whether romantic or otherwise. With this knowledge, you become more confident in asserting your needs and protecting your emotional well-being. As you continue to discover more about yourself, you may also begin to question old habits or beliefs that no longer serve you. Being single provides the perfect environment for introspection. You have the time and space to challenge the assumptions you've held about yourself or your life. Maybe you've always followed a certain career path because it seemed expected, or maybe you've avoided certain experiences because of fear. Now, without the distraction of a relationship, you can face these limiting beliefs head on and start to reshape your narrative. This process of self-discovery often reveals hidden strengths. You may realize that you're more resilient, creative, or resourceful than you previously thought. Without someone else to lean on, you're forced to rely on yourself in new ways. This can be challenging, but it also brings out qualities you didn't know you had. The more you learn about yourself, the more empowered you become to take control of your life and direct it in a way that feels authentic to who you truly are. Another key aspect of mental clarity is the space it creates for new ideas and inspirations. When your mind is free from the constant chatter that often comes with relationships, you have the mental bandwidth to think more deeply about your passions and aspirations. You may find yourself coming up with creative solutions to problems or suddenly feeling inspired to pursue a new goal. This mental clarity allows you to tap into parts of yourself that may have been dormant or overshadowed by the demands of a relationship. Self-discovery during this time is a journey of reconnecting with your inner self. You're peeling back the layers, uncovering the parts of yourself that have been neglected or overlooked, and embracing who you truly are. Each day you get closer to understanding what makes you unique, what gives your life meaning, and what you need to be happy. This period of clarity and self-exploration is a precious time for growth, reflection, and transformation. Pursuing passions without compromise is one of the most liberating aspects of being single. When you're in a relationship, even the most supportive partnership requires some level of compromise. You adapt your schedule, your goals, and sometimes even your dreams to align with someone else's. But when you're single, the only person you have to consider is yourself. You have the freedom to dive deeply into your passion, with no need to make concessions for anyone else's preferences or priorities. This freedom to fully pursue allows you to focus your energy on the things that matter most to you. Whether it's your career, a hobby, or a long-held dream, you can dedicate time and effort without the distraction of balancing someone else's needs. For example, if you're passionate about art, music, or writing, being single gives you the space to spend hours owning your craft. You don't have to worry about dividing your time between your passion and a relationship. You can throw yourself into your work with complete focus. One of the most significant aspects of pursuing your passions without compromise is the ability to take risks. In a relationship, taking risks often involves considering how your choices will affect your partner or your shared life. But when you're single, you can be bold. You can change careers, start a business, move to a new city, or travel the world without worrying about how these decisions will impact anyone else. This is a time to be adventurous, to take the risks that could lead to incredible personal and professional growth. Being single also means you can follow your own timeline. In relationships, your schedule often has to accommodate another person's availability, their plans, and their commitments. But when you're on your own, you set the pace. You decide when and how much time you want to invest in your passions. Whether you want to work late into the night on a project or take a spontaneous weekend to focus on something that excites you, there's no one else's timeline to consider. Your passion becomes your priority. Pursuing passions without compromise also a deeper level of exploration. Sometimes in relationships, you might feel the need to limit your pursuit of certain activities or interests because your partner doesn't share the same enthusiasm. But when you're single, you have the freedom to fully immerse yourself in whatever interests you without judgment or restriction. If you're passionate about something niche or unconventional, being single allows you to explore without worrying about whether your partner understands or supports it. This period of freedom can also lead to unexpected discoveries. When you're not confined by the expectations or routines of a relationship, you may find yourself drawn to new passions that you hadn't previously considered. Maybe you'll discover a love for cooking, photography, or a sport you've never tried before. Being single gives you the opportunity to experiment with new interests and activities, expanding your horizons in ways that can be deeply fulfilling. Another key benefit of pursuing your passions without compromise is the ability to set your own standards of success. In relationships, your goals and achievements are often measured alongside your partners. There's a shared sense of accomplishment, but there can also be an unspoken comparison. When you're single, you're free from this dynamic. You get to define success on your own terms, whether that means advancing in your career, mastering a new skill, or simply finding joy in doing something you love. You're in control of your journey, and that autonomy can be incredibly empowering. Furthermore, this time of singlehood allows you to build self-discipline without the distractions or compromises of a relationship. You can create a routine that revolves entirely around your passions. You develop the habits, focus, and determination needed to achieve your goals. This period of concentrated effort not only helps you grow in your chosen field, but also builds a sense of personal accountability. You learn to rely on yourself to stay motivated and driven, which strengthens your ability to succeed in the long run. Pursuing passions without compromise also fosters a sense of personal fulfillment that doesn't depend on external validation. When you're single, the satisfaction you derive from your pursuits is entirely your own. You're not doing it to impress anyone or to meet someone else's expectations. The joy comes from within, from knowing that you're living authentically and dedicating yourself to what you love. This internal fulfillment builds confidence, helping you realize that you don't need anyone else to make you feel complete or successful. This period of uncompromised passion also gives you the space to dream bigger. Without the limitations of a relationship, your vision for your future can expand. You can think beyond the boundaries of what's expected or realistic within the context of a shared life. Maybe you've always wanted to write a novel, start a nonprofit, or travel for a year. Being single allows you to dream as big as you want, because there's no one else's limitations to consider. You have the freedom to imagine and pursue the life you truly want. This is a time for unfiltered growth. Without the constraints of compromise, you can push yourself to new heights, both personally and professionally. You're free to challenge yourself, set ambitious goals, and take full ownership of your journey. There's no holding back, no adjusting your path for anyone else. You're in the driver's seat of your own life. That freedom to pursue your passions without compromise can lead to some of the most transformative and fulfilling moments you'll ever experience, strengthening friendships. Connections is one of the most rewarding benefits of being single when you're in a relationship. It's easy to unintentionally shift your focus to your partner and away from your friends. While romantic relationships are important, they can sometimes lead to neglecting those friendships that have been cultivated over years. Being single allows you to prioritize these connections, investing time and energy in the friendships that matter most to you. During this time, you have the freedom to reconnect with old friends. Life has a way of pulling us in different directions, and it's not uncommon for friendships to fade or become less active during a romantic relationship. Being single opens the door to rekindle those connections. Whether it's reaching out to a childhood friend, reconnecting with college buddies, or simply getting back in touch with acquaintances you've lost touch with, this is the perfect opportunity to strengthen those bonds. The freedom of singlehood allows you to forge new friendships without the pressure of juggling a partner's needs. You can meet new people and form meaningful connections without feeling guilty about spending time away from a significant other. You're free to explore new social circles, attend events, and participate in activities that interest you. This expanded social network can introduce you to individuals who share your passions and values, enriching your life in new and exciting ways. Single life also offers the chance to deepen existing friendships. When you're not focused on a romantic relationship, you have more time to invest in the friendships that truly matter. You can go on spontaneous outings, have deep conversations, or simply hang out without feeling rushed. This time spent together allows you to strengthen the emotional bonds you share, creating a foundation of trust and support that can withstand the test of time. Friendships thrive on shared experiences and memories, and being single gives you the chance to create many of these moments. You can embark on adventures, travel, or try new activities with friends without the need to accommodate a partner's schedule or preferences. Whether it's going on a road trip, attending concerts, or taking classes together, these experiences foster a sense of camaraderie and connections your friendships. In addition to shared experiences, being single allows you to be more present in your friendships. You're not distracted by the emotional complexities of a romantic relationship, which means you can truly engage with your friends. You can listen actively, offer support, and be fully present in the moment. This level of attentiveness strengthens your connections, making your friends feel valued and appreciated. Another benefit of focusing on friendships during your single life is the opportunity for personal growth through these relationships. Friends can challenge you, inspire you, and help you see the world from different perspectives. Engaging with diverse groups of people broadens your understanding of life and encourages you to step outside your comfort zone. These interactions can lead to personal insights and transformations that may not have occurred had you remained focused solely on a romantic partner. Friendships also provide a valuable support system during this time. Life can be challenging, and having friends to lean on can make all the difference, whether you're facing personal struggles, career challenges, or simply navigating the ups and downs of life. Your friends can offer encouragement, advice, and empathy. This support network becomes a vital resource, reminding you that you're not alone in your journey. Being single can also create opportunities for deeper conversations and emotional intimacy with friends. When you're not focused on a romantic partner, you can share your thoughts, feelings, and experiences more openly with those around you. These discussions foster deeper connections and allow you to build a strong emotional foundation with your friends. You can explore important topics, share vulnerabilities, and support one another in ways that enrich your relationships. Friendships can serve as a source of joy and fulfillment during your single life. Spending time with friends who uplift and inspire you creates a positive atmosphere that can enhance your overall well-being. Laughter, shared interests, and mutual support contribute to a sense of belonging that is essential for happiness. This joy can also spill over into other areas of your life, enhancing your overall outlook and mindset. Strengthening friendships and connections during your single life sets the stage for healthier relationships in the future. The lessons you learn and the emotional skills you develop while nurturing your friendships will serve you well when you eventually enter a romantic relationship. You'll be better equipped to communicate openly, set boundaries, and maintain a healthy balance between your romantic partner and your friends. This strong foundation of friendship will enhance your ability to build meaningful connections in all areas of your life. Developing emotional independence is one of the most profound advantages of being single. In relationships, it's easy to fall into the pattern of relying on your partner for emotional support. While having a supportive partner can be incredibly beneficial, it can also create a dynamic where your emotional well-being becomes intertwined with someone else's. Being single provides a unique opportunity to cultivate your own emotional strength and resilience, allowing you to stand on your own 2 feet. When you're single, you have the chance to explore your emotions without external influences. You can take the time to understand what you feel and why without the distraction of another person's feelings or reactions. This introspective journey allows you to get in touch with your own emotional landscape. You may find that you're better able to identify your needs, desires, and fears, which is crucial for personal growth. Understanding your emotions is the first step toward mastering them, enabling you to respond to situations in a healthier way. As you develop emotional independence, you also learn how to manage your own happiness. It's easy to become reliant on a partner to fill emotional voids or provide comfort during tough times. However, being single encourages you to find joy and contentment within yourself. You learn to engage in activities that make you happy, whether that's pursuing hobbies, spending time with friends, or simply enjoying your own company. This shift in focus allows you to discover what truly brings you joy, independent of anyone else. Being single gives you the opportunity to establish healthy boundaries. Emotional independence means recognizing that you have the power to control how much of yourself you give to others. When you're single, you can practice asserting your needs and desires without the fear of disappointing a partner. You become more attuned to what is acceptable and unacceptable in your relationships, and this clarity helps you protect your emotional health. Establishing boundaries ensures that you maintain your individuality while still being open to connections with others. This journey toward emotional independence also allows you to heal from past experiences. When you're single, you can take the time to reflect on previous relationships and identify patterns that may have caused emotional distress. This period of self-reflection is essential for understanding what you want and need in future relationships. It gives you the space to process any pain or disappointment you may have experienced, ultimately leading to greater emotional maturity. This healing process is vital for building a solid foundation for future connections. As you grow in emotional independence, you may also become more resilient in the face of challenges. Life is full of ups and downs, and being able to navigate those challenges on your own builds inner strength. You learn to trust yourself to handle difficult situations. Whether it's dealing with stress at work, facing personal setbacks, or managing emotional turmoil, this newfound resilience means you're less likely to feel overwhelmed by life's obstacles as you've developed the tools to cope effectively. Emotional independence fosters a sense of self-worth that is not dependent on the approval of others. When you're single, you can take the time to nurture your self-esteem and recognize your own value. This understanding is crucial as it allows you to appreciate yourself for who you are rather than how others perceive you. When you know your worth, you're less likely to tolerate unhealthy relationships or settle for less than you deserve. You enter future partnerships with a clearer sense of self, knowing that you bring value to the table. Being single also encourages you to build a strong support network of friends and family. Emotional independence doesn't mean isolating yourself. Rather, it's about surrounding yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. These relationships provide additional layers of support and understanding, helping you navigate life's challenges while still maintaining your individuality. This sense of community reinforces your emotional well-being and reminds you that while you are independent, you are also part of a larger network of connections. As you develop emotional independence, you'll find that you become more comfortable with solitude. Instead of fearing being alone, you learn to embrace it as a time for self-reflection, relaxation, and personal growth. You discover the beauty of your own company and recognize that being alone does not equate to loneliness. This comfort with solitude enables you to recharge and rejuvenate, fostering a deeper connection with yourself. Emotional independence empowers you to make choices based on your own values and beliefs. When you're not swayed by the opinions or expectations of a partner, you can make decisions that align with who you are at your core. This autonomy is incredibly empowering as it allows you to shape your own life path without outside influence. Whether it's pursuing a career change, making lifestyle adjustments, or embarking on new adventures, you have the confidence to take the reins of your life. The journey toward emotional independence during your single life serves as a transformative experience. It equips you with the skills, insights, and self-awareness necessary for future relationships. When you do enter a partnership, you'll do so as a complete individual, ready to share your life with someone else while still maintaining your sense of self. This balance between independence and connection is essential for building healthy, lasting relationships in the future. Embracing possibilities for the future is one of the most exhilarating aspects of being single. When you're not tethered to a partner, you have the freedom to dream without constraints. This period of your life opens up a realm of opportunities that may have seemed out of reach or impractical in the context of a relationship. You can envision a future filled with endless possibilities, and that sense of optimism can be incredibly motivating as you chart your own course. Being single allows you to explore different paths without the fear of disappointing someone else. Whether it's considering a career change, contemplating a move to a new city, or thinking about pursuing a passion project, you have the freedom to what truly excites you. This is a time to reflect on your goals and desires, to ask yourself what you want out of life and to take bold steps toward those aspirations. You are the architect of your future, and this sense of agency can be empowering with this newfound freedom. You can take calculated risks that align with your vision for the future. You may feel inspired to pursue an advanced degree, start your own business, or even take an extended trip abroad. The absence of a partner's obligations means you can invest time and energy into endeavors that align with your passions and interests. This willingness to take risks can lead to profound personal growth, opening doors to experiences you may have never considered before. Being single gives you the opportunity to cultivate a mindset of abundance. Instead of feeling limited by what you can or cannot do, you can adopt a more expansive view of life. This shift in perspective encourages you to see challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. You start to recognize that every experience, whether positive or negative, contributes to your journey. This mindset fosters resilience and optimism, empowering you to face the future with confidence. The beauty of being single is that you can redefine success on your own terms. In a relationship, you may have felt pressure to meet certain societal expectations or conform to a shared vision of success. But being single allows you to determine what success looks like for you. It may involve climbing the corporate ladder, pursuing artistic endeavors, or building a lifestyle that prioritizes your values. By taking the time to reflect on what matters most to you, you create a personalized blueprint for your future. As you embrace the possibilities for the future, you may also discover new interests and passions that you were previously unaware of. Being single gives you the freedom to explore without the influence of a partner's preferences. You can try out different activities, join clubs, or take classes that pique curiosity. This exploration can lead to new friendships, exciting experiences, and a deeper understanding of who you are. Each new interest adds another layer to your identity, enriching your life in ways you never imagined. Being single allows you to cultivate a sense of adventure with no one to hold you back. You can see spontaneous opportunities that come your way, whether it's a last-minute trip, an unexpected job offer, or a chance to attend an intriguing event. Your flexibility enables you to embrace life's uncertainties. This adventurous spirit can lead to unforgettable memories and experiences that shape your future in profound ways. Another crucial aspect of embracing future possibilities is learning to trust yourself. When you're single, you have the opportunity to develop a
Hello everyone, Dailykeymotivation 2024. Today's speak it's about putting your need, dreams and goals first. In relationship, your personal ambition can some things take a back seat. Being single let you explore your partnering, give you time and space to develop your skill, trying things and grow as a person. You can challenge yourself in new ways. Maybe they are happy you be waiting to try a project you be put off or clothes you wanted to take with no one is closest to coincide. You can focus on these things fully and improve your talent. When you're in a relationship, your priorities often shift to include someone else's needs with that natural and can be fulfilling. It usually means late time for your own goals. When you're single, you get to decide how to spend your time. You can focus on your career, health, or mental and emotional will begin it all up to you.